Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to everybody that's been here before. It's wonderful to have you again. Just going to cleanse out the energy here today, and we'll get your messages from Spirit shortly. First of all, we're going to read from Keep It Simple, I think, for our message to sort of underscore this reading. Let's see what we've got. Keep It Simple from the AA literature. And today's date is the 9th of August. So let's see what we have. Of course, anytime you tune into these readings, there's a message here for you. You don't have to click off because it's not the exact date. Or the 9th. 9th of August. What's the matter with my eyesight? If there is no wind, row. A Latin proverb. At times, staying sober will be easy. At other times, it will be hard. But we must do what is needed to stay sober. Having a hard week? Go to extra meetings. Feeling alone? Call a friend and ask if you can get together. Feel like drinking? Go to a safe place until the urge passes. We have no choice. We must row when there is no wind. If not, we'll fall back into our addiction. If we work hard, we'll stay sober. Plus, we'll grow as spiritual people. Hard times test us and make us better people. But this will only happen if we keep our higher power and our program close to our heart. Prayer for the day. Higher power, help me remember that I grow during hard times. I pray that I'll accept and use what you've given me each day. Action for today. Today, I list 5 things I learned from my program in hard times. Okay, folks, let's get in. So, yes, if this is your first time tuning into these readings, or to this channel, even, I should say, you're very welcome into this space. There will definitely be a message here for you, big or small. So, when anything I say here resonates, do give me a like, share the content with anybody else you think would benefit from these messages, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Please do so now. Thumbs up and interactions like those really do help promote the channel. So yeah, I'm wish here, and Holy Spirit is to get this message to those that need to hear it the most. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us our messages of love and light into this space. What does this collective need to know or need to hear at the time they view this reading, for their highest good and the highest good of all? Show me the present situation. Thank you, Spirit. Starting out with the Six of Pentacles. This is the equal give and take card, and I think we had this in this position yesterday. What else? The Ace of Wands. This is inspirational hits, something that you want to take action on. Wands energy is all about action. What's in the what you need to focus on position? What does this collective need to focus on at this time? Ace of Swords. This is it's often a card of triumph. It's like attaining success, also seeking the truth. Ace of Swords is like a hit of realization, a breakthrough energy. You need to focus on this breakthrough you're going to get. 2 aces though to start out, and your present and in what you need to focus on. Very interesting. This opportunities coming all over the place here. What else do we have? Wow, your cards are just jumping all over the place. King of Wands in the recent past talks about you feeling fired up, very much in your power. You want to take action. You're driven, ambitious. Can be a fire energy around you as well. King of Wands could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be though. It could be just that thing of feeling courageous and ambitious. What else do we have here? So many cards want to pop. Okay, Spirit, show us clearly. What else do we have for this reading, for this lovely collective today? Thank you. The Magician. Beautiful. Also fire energy, and I think Gemini energy. The Magician card depicts somebody. It's the as above, so below. You are the magician. And this is you manifesting what you want in your life. Something that you want maybe to change or to begin. All these aces talk of beginnings to me as well. Um, let's see what's in the near future. Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. It says Lord of Blended Pleasure. Cups energy is water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Four of Cups. You might miss an opportunity, I'm getting with that one. Don't miss an opportunity coming towards you. We'll see what else. Guidance from Spirit here. Five of Pentacles. It says Lord of Material Trouble. So you could be having some money troubles, or that you're feeling depleted, energy wise, time wise, physically you're a bit tired or restricted. So left out in the cold card, a feeling of feeling left out in the cold. We'll see. We'll get clarifiers, of course. Ace of Cups, another ace, an opportunity for connection here. Also an opportunity for self-love, giving back to yourself. The Ace of Cups is like the hand of the divine. Well, all of them have the hand of the divine on them, all those aces, but this is another opportunity. It's in connection. I'm seeing rebirth here as well with this lily or lotus flower image below. That's a strange one. Powers of water, so emotional connection maybe coming towards you. Let's see what else. Temperance. So Temperance is a card of Sagittarius. It's the major arcana for Sagittarius. Fire energy. It's almost about alchemy, blending two things together, balancing energies. It's also about patience. Let's see, what's in the potential outcome? The Moon card. And we had this in the potential outcome, I think, yesterday as well. And it speaks of what's hidden, but it also speaks of moving to a place where you've never been before. It's like going into the unknown. And I like it. Uncharted territory, I'm getting. Wow, this is great. Where the Wild Things Are just came through there. Sometimes I get movies and downloads of songs in my readings. We do have the Fool at the back of the deck. And if I'm right, we had the Fool card in your potential future yesterday. Spirit of Ether. Yeah, the Foolish Man, they call it in this tarot deck. This is the Hermetic Tarot, by the way. And you know what? I'm being drawn today to get your clarifiers with this deck. Yeah, okay. Fool card. A new beginning, taking a leap of faith is the Fool card energy. It's like not being a fool is coming through as well, which is strange. I never get that message on the Fool card. So let's get your clarifiers. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands? It's this one. Queen of Pentacles. This is a very grounded energy. Pentacles energy is earth energy. It talks about groundedness, feeling stable and secure. Queen of Pentacles is, feeling like the boss and very comfortable in your own skin. You're very secure. So something here to do with equal give and take. It says Lord of Material Success in your Six of Pentacles there. And that with the Ace of Wands, it's like there's some opportunity here coming through, and it's like you want to build something, but I think it's going to be something that's a team effort with the Six of Pentacles. And you're having some form of inspiration maybe at the moment or in the near future, because this is speaking of the present. It's always, in and around that. There's an opportunity coming towards you for it to boss up in some aspect. It could be in relation to work, where you're working alongside others on building something, creating something, or just at a project anywhere. Could be anything like a project around the home, or like painting, decorating, any of that kind of stuff, or creating a home, creating a community. And it's like there's actually an opportunity coming towards you, Ace of Wands, here, where you get to boss up, to take action regarding your own security and stability. Three of Swords is the back of the deck. I feel like you're breaking through. Um, this is helping you recover from something, heartache, heartbreak, feeling let down, feeling left out in the cold. I like this a lot. Let's have a look at your Ace of Swords. What do we have for the Ace of Swords, please? I got a new microphone delivered today, and I'm just wondering, I have it on here for this recording, and I'm wondering if you could comment below and tell me what your feedback is regarding it. Do I need to turn it up? Is it, because I'm just trialing it really during this reading. So hopefully it's a major improvement anyway. I think it should be on my last microphone. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is a choice. Ace of Swords is like getting that breakthrough in a choice. Two of Wands also talks about, looking at your options. What should you put your energy towards? Two of Cups at the back of the deck. Um, the choice you need to make here is very related to whatever this decision is. Two of Wands, to stay or go, to take action or not to take action, to go over here or to go over there. I think it's your heart. Two of Cups is the thing. This is heart energy. Whatever brings you and another together, wherever you find um that there is, that a reciprocity thing is coming through here again. So wherever you feel there is flow between you and another person, that's the person you're partnering with. Or wherever you feel there's flow between you and the intention here, like the project, the, I don't know what it is, your creation, that's the one that fires your heart up, where there's flow and there isn't feeling of, everything coming in your way. Oftentimes I start things and it's like the universe is screaming at me, not now, don't do it now, or that's not the thing you should do, it's something else. And I do be so determined and stubborn oftentimes, and I'd be like, no, but I want to. And that's the thing, it's like, do the thing that flows, and if you come up against resistance, just like I said there, um you will know that that choice was incorrect. It's the other one has been channeled here, and I love that. This is your breakthrough energy here with the Ace of Swords. So yeah, focus on whatever it is you want out of two options, because we have the Two Wands and Two Cups. There's definitely two things you're struggling with, and whichever one has the least of resistance, the path of least resistance, I'm channeling as well. Can we get clarification, please, on your King of Wands, please? There we go. The Queen of Wands. This is a divine union, maybe. Can be two fire signs in your energy. Ten of Cups at the back of the deck. There's something here regarding, what is this? Like when you see King of Wands, Queen of Wands, straight away you have to say, and I need to acknowledge that they're a divine union, a divine couple. You know, it's the yin and yang, the male and the masculine and feminine of fire aspect. So as I said, fire signs may or may not be significant here, because I know it's saying fire and all the rest of it, but it's just the aspects of that fire energy, the driven, the ambitious, the unstoppable, that you're mirroring somebody else there in the recent past, you're mirroring one another. And that this kind of fire on fire energy is really speaking to, a huge passion between you, that you're both very driven and ambitious regarding the same thing, as in you both know what you both want. Ten of Cups in both of your um minds are the same thing. You both want the same Ten of Cups. You both fire, the fire and passions within you are the same. Or yeah, whatever it is that lights your fire, whatever you get passionate about, driven and ambitious about, you have that in common here in the recent past. Wow. And it's almost like a power struggle as well as coming through with this. And especially we're going here to the Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, from Queen and King of Wands, we're going to Queen of Pentacles. It's like, okay, with all this fire energy, it can be very fleeting. That thing of the fire burning out too soon. That, that ignition of power, it's like you need to bring all this stuff back down to earth. Queen of Pentacles, which is like, okay, speaking from earth energy, like in the real world, what can we bring into reality? Because we can have all these dreams and goals and ambitions, and it is very passionate, fiery and exciting, but what can we actually do to take steps in the real world where we're equally... Sorry about that, you guys, I got cut off again. That's the next thing I'll have to replace is this bloody laptop is so old. Um so yeah, as I was saying, you have the same visions, but they're passionate. They're kind of, Ten of Cups is speaking about more than just wish fulfillment. It's absolute contentment, that you're working towards the same goals, but then you're looking at the present moment of what can I bring into the world in one's energy, an opportunity, something you can take action on regarding an equal give and take, that you're both investing equally in something here, King and Queen of Wands, if that's you and another person. And it's like being in the Queen of Pentacles is kind of bringing that stuff from your imagination or from a heightened passion kind of aspect down to the ground. What can you, feet on the ground, boots on the ground, I'm hearing, bring in the real world. So let's see, Magician energy is next, which is marvelous. This is saying, you have all the tools within, you have the wherewithal to do everything. Magician is a manifester. So let's see, what do we get to clarify? The Magician card, please, Spirit. Can you clarify the Magician card? Six of Swords. Yeah, it's about moving forward from a place where there was, troubled waters, trouble emotionally. You're going into a place of clarity. Ace of Swords, two wands here with this choice that you're making, and it is the thing of, physically moving or emotionally moving away from where things were, there wasn't harmony and balance in it. Six of Swords is about, you can see the equal divide here. There's three in this hand and three in this hand. It's almost like two different people. And it really does represent to me, that Two of Cups thing. And Two of Wands as well, like two hands. There's two things on offer here. And this Six of Pentacles and now Six of Swords, I feel like, yeah, there's something about balancing the amount of responsibility each person has, as in what takes up the mind, sword energy, between you and another. Like, this is a gift that we have, and a lot of us don't. And I know I'm the worst for asking for help. Um, looking towards teamwork rather than trying to always do everything myself. And yeah, this is kind of the key here. It's telling me got the Five of Wands at the back of the deck here, which talks about trouble and strife. It says Lord of Strife here. And it's also about, battling against, there's so many battles and confrontations here in this Five of Wands that it's like, when it's a five, it's like it's a call for a change. This cannot continue. There's too much stress here. There's always stress involved in the Five of Wands, and it usually is that battling or, knocking heads together. It's a clash energy. But the Six of Swords and the Magician, it's like you are finally, look at him raising his hand there, in triumph, and he's reaching for the stars. In many ways, he's achieving what's in his mind and his dreams, and he's bringing it down into reality. But it's like he's getting this, I can't come away from that Ace of Swords, the triumph within that. It's like figuring out or a breakthrough regarding how to work together on something, how to have this balanced thing where you allow other people to help you. I know that this is a sense of vulnerability in that, and for me that's a massive struggle. It has been a source of strife and trouble for me in the past, for me to allow other people to help me, because I would never trust, because I've had so many disappointments, but also because just, I suppose, it's like bringing the stuff from your childhood as well as coming up here. Um, and it's like, you can have these resentments, and false beliefs also comes through with this, that you believe that nobody ever was there when you wanted to count on them for something, and you end up having to clean up after them, or you end up whatever. But the trouble is with life, you've got to reach out that hand of trust, and you've got to extend your heart fully, regarding anything. Because if you had a person involved with you, I've come to realize as well, and this is a lot of this is being channeled right now at the moment from spirit. It's like, if you were entering into anything with somebody else and you were of the view that you're going to give it all, your all, and what if you knew that they weren't always giving it their all? How would you feel? So, try and flip things over. That's really Actually, I need to listen to this like so big time. Somebody else did need to say hear it too because I'm having to say it out in this reading. There's no coincidences here, but it is something I needed to know. Yeah, or think about what would that feel like? Me wanting to buy into things but not wanting to give it my all because of a sense of mistrust. It's like, what's the point in approaching any scenario if you're not going to give it your all? You know, does that make sense? It's barely, clicking into place in my head. Whoa. I'm sorry, guys. This is a heavy read. For me, it's a heavy read. So let's see. Four of Cups. This is the thing. The opportunity. Don't miss the opportunity. There's an Ace of Cups over here. And in the original tarot, the Four of Cups is depicted by somebody sitting under a tree and they've their arms folded and they're looking back on things that didn't work out, the three spilled cups, we'll call them, on the ground. And then there's one that's been, that's an opportunity from the divine, from your higher power. And there it is. This is the hand of the divine. There is an opportunity here and it's a chance. It's like one more chance. I heard someone sharing that today in a meeting as well I was in earlier on today, and they were saying we have a second chance, we have another chance to try and go. It's like having two lifetimes in one. And like, what's the point in going out? I keep coming back to that. Spirit is really driving this home. So it must mean something to some of you, but yeah, what's the point in going out and trying to live life when you've been given a second chance and you're not going to throw yourself into it? If we should have learned anything from our first go round, where it was like, addiction and trying to fumble through and not trust and live in a shadow, and all the shadows I was brought to, I wasn't supposed to come back, and I was given the opportunity to come back. Sobriety has given me that window of opportunity, and this is exactly it here with your Ace of Cups and your Four of Cups. That message is really coming through strong. Like, this is the hand of God. This is something that doesn't happen. Everybody doesn't get this chance, and it's like, you've got to take this luck where you can get it, and you're going to run with it with your best of intentions and giving something your true self, giving something your everything. And I'm terrified and getting upset to think about doing that. But actually, anything less than this it is a disservice, really, is it not? Wow, crazy heavy reading. Sorry, you guys. Four of Cups. Can we clarify the Four of Cups, please, Spirit? Oh, Four of Pentacles. And this is all about your foundation when it's speaking to the fours. You're talking about security, which we were talking about here with the Queen of Pentacles, security and safety. Four of Pentacles is that feeling of stubbornness again. Two stubborn energies, one on top of the other. It's like, don't be afraid to throw yourself fully into something. That message is really coming through here. It's a big, big, big message. Four of Pentacles is often a stubbornness. This is a stubbornness. The person doesn't want to know about emotional connection anymore because of the three opportunities before that they went and invested in didn't work out. They have regrets. They were heartbroken, whatever it is. And then the Four of Pentacles is like, okay, I can just about, give to myself, have enough energy for me every day. I don't have energy besides that for anybody else. I don't have enough money beyond paying the bills. I've no money for to enjoy myself. I've no energy. I've no time. Whatever the Pentacle energy speaks of, feeling restricted, that you're holding on to the purse strings, that you're having to tighten the belt and to be strict on a budget, budgeting your energy, your time, and your money, like everything. Back of the deck is strength and fortitude, they call it in this. And this is the daughter of the flaming sword. So the strength card, of course, is Leo energy, the beautiful lion here, which this person here has actually tamed. And they've taken it on as their pet. It's like, this is talking about courage and strength. And courage is really coming through for me, especially with these previous messages we've gotten about throwing yourself into something all in. And if with, what's it called? Reckless abandon. That's the thing. Um, but it's like, yeah, you gotta, if you look at children, they're out there living with reckless abandon, and it's like, free and wild and not constrained, and no constraints from yourself on yourself. This is going for it, feeling the fear and doing it anyway with that fortitude or strength cards there. The flaming sword, fire energy, bursting through no matter what. And to hell with it. So what if it doesn't work out? You gave it your all. You can always say that later on. I don't know. I tried. I gave it my all. I couldn't have done another thing, which I often am very proud to say in reflection. Things didn't work out. It's like, well, I gave it my all. There wasn't anything. And maybe that's the thing. I wasn't meant to get it any further than this, but that's what I did with the best that I had at the time. And that's what this is about. Give it the best that you have at the time, and would you let go? It's all spirit is telling me here, let go of the outcome. There's so much growth to be gained by just throwing yourself into something, and I mean like in with both feet, in, like invested, all of you. Be strong, be courageous. There's so much, there's nothing to lose is what I'm hearing from spirit. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. God, guys, I'm saying that to you as much as me, and I need to hear that more often. Don't be scared. You put that in the comments, please, and I'll read every one, and it'll help me. And I hope this reading helps you guys. Let's clarify your Five of Pentacles and your guidance from Spirit message. Death. This is it. And the Lovers. Wow, at the back of the deck, you have the Lovers card, a card of Gemini. Children of the voice divine, and this is the reckless abandon I'm talking about. You're taking a choice, you're biting down, you're using all the chains, all the strength, all the tools within you, and you're going for something. You're making a tough choice here as well. If you can see the struggle in this card, like the Lover's card can also mean, a love connection. It could be a connection regarding somebody that you really cared for. Five of Pentacles, you were sacrificing yourself. There's a lot of self-sacrifice in this Five of Pentacles where you left yourself out in the cold. You put yourself in trouble materially, with money, with your resources, whatever that is. The Lovers is the choice now. Rise above this. And your choice is to come away from this lack mindset, leaving yourself out in the cold, um, sacrificing yourself for other people, for other places and things, as we do. And the Death card here, a beautiful card, Capricorn, and it speaks to the child of the great transformers. And look at that, this is exactly it. The Death card, one of my favorite cards, comes in and it says, I don't want this lack life, lack luster, everything kind of okay, it'll do, it'll be grand, it'll be fine, won't I be grand, sure, I don't need anything else, and why wouldn't I just have this, it's fine for me, but not for everybody else. That's over. Now you want the best. Ace of Cups, like everything you can get. This is choosing you, this Lover's card, I feel. You coming first. Ace of Cups is following us on here, and it is the self-love card. Pour into your own cup, and any excess love that you give to that cup can be spilled off into the universe for the rest of the world. Giving of an overflowing cup. Clarified by the Eight of Wands is like, this is messages flying in, or it's also um really fast movement, that there's something suddenly going to come towards you here. With the Ace of Wands, some kind of inspiration, and with the Ace of Cups, it's like the opportunity to connect. You've got something, a door opening here, and you will not be able to ignore the messages or the swiftness at which this comes in, because we have Lord of Swiftness written on this card here as well. The Eight of Wands speaks to swiftness, fast movement. Ten of Wands at the back of the deck, this is the Lord of Oppression. I think this is breaking you free, because there's a breakthrough energy here since the beginning of the reading with your Ace of Swords and the burst of fluid coming out of this cup and going into it at the same time. It's overflowing, it's spilling down into these waters below where the lilies and the lotus live, and that is just so gorgeous. You're breaking free. The Ten of Wands, you can't carry any more than 10 wands now. It's time to put it down. This is the change I've been talking about. Let's have a look at your Temperance card. Card of Sagittarius, as I said, and it's about patience and also balance and moving things into a place of stability, that there's two energies, or one or more energies coming together to alchemize a different thing, a change, like the magician card. The magician alchemizes things, and it's about this teamwork now, making the dream work here. You are not counting on just yourself. Nobody expects you to do anything like this alone, and this is the thing. You have to sorry, I didn't realize the laptop is on top of that, but yeah, you have to start asking for that help. There's people are more than willing to help you. Wheel of Fortune is back of the deck. This is where your fortune is changing. And it's also the timing card with the temperance card. Both of those are timing cards. Now is the time for your justice and your balance to be restored. The justice card is a card of Libra. It speaks to balance, the yin and the yang, the shadow and the dark. You bring your treasures and I'll bring mine. And between the two of us, we can alchemize these two potions of ours into something really transformative. This is the message here. And I know it's very generic, but guys, as I always say, take what fits and leave the rest. The Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheel, and the I'm hearing Father Time. It's such, it is your time. It's your time, is what I'm getting here. And this is what the Wheel of Fortune is here. The luckiest card in the deck. It's your time to bring balance where there hasn't been any. Working together. Symbiosis is the word coming through from Spirit there as well. What a magical reading, you guys. We've got the Moon card, clarified by the Chariot. At the back of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. This is so good. Lord of the wild and fertile land. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, so it speaks to something taking a long time, maybe up until now. Maybe it'll be around forever in the future. It's, the long game we're looking at here. You dot the I's and cross the T's. You don't skip steps, and that's always what we're about in the sobriety programs as well. You do in every step, you're making sure, and it's like you're never going to have to repeat a step when you're this diligent and in an energy of Knight of Pentacles. It's the energy of slow and steady wins the race. And it's like, it's not just, oh, I learned something off by heart and I'll do whatever to apply it and I'll forget it. This is lifetime knowledge. Now you pursue your life in this way, which you know has been the right way all along, and it's now to apply that. This is so transformative. In your potential outcome, we have the Moon card, which is that thing of transformation. There's a scarab beetle here in the front of this card, and it does speak to that. Normally there's a scorpion coming out of the waters of emotion here and heading up on a path. So it is a transition card for me, this Moon card. It's coming out of the shadow and into the light. Chariot card is a card of Cancer. Moon card, card of Pisces and Cancer. Cancer might be a big theme in your chart. It doesn't have to be. Lord of the Triumph of Light. Again, it's moving forward in complete alignment. These 1111 symbols are on this card. That's coming through as well with card 11 in the major arcana. Balance, justice, alignment. Fantastic. I mean, this is your outcome. You're blessed on this journey, and it's like now that you've straightened up your wheels, you've got your focus. Chariot is the fastest card in the deck, and it's trundling towards success in that chariot of yours. There's no stopping a chariot. And once they see what's hidden and what it was that they couldn't see within them, the scarred beetle as well, I think there for me it's coming through guided from Spirit here now. They're saying to me the treasures, the knowledge of um ancient ancestors of yours that have been passed down, that this is sort of the autopilot you go into. You're finding the strength. Where did that strength card go to? But you're almost summoning the strength of the ancestors, all of those that came before you, um, for to take this new path. Because for you, it's a completely new path. You're going to do every single step twice and thrice if needs be, as they're saying. But you're not going forward till you know that step is done, and you know that you know that step. Guys, this has been a beautiful, beautiful reading today for you. I'm going to try and get you some closing messages. Where will I go for your healing energies today? You know what I want to get? some archangel cards because we haven't had these in a long, long time. So I hope that these messages helped you guys today. Comment below, give me a thumbs up on the reading. All of this interaction really helps the channel and also helps me continue to send these messages out for those that need to hear them most. So yeah, thank you very much again as well for bringing forward your energies. I get so much healing from this space that you guys bring to the table every single time I tap in. So let's see what your archangels have. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us our message today for this collective. I think we have more than one for you. There's the second one anyway. There's lots of ones to come through. You're very connected to your angels. This is so gorgeous. Anything else for this collective before we close out? Thank you, Spirit Guides. That's this one under here. Thank you. So we have Hello from Heaven, Moon Cycles, and Breathe. So hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at the colors. I love that. Moon cycles. Oh, this is such a beautiful card as well. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. Oh, beautiful blues in that one. Breathe. Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Oh, beautiful. And the last one was on the back of the deck. This could be applicable for all of you or for none of you or just for some of you. Career transition. Archangel Shamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Now, guys, thank you so much once again. I hope that this message has helped you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next reading. Namaste.